Hi everyone, welcome to Wise-ish. I'm Sister Jenna from the America Meditating Radio. I hope today's got you in a good space. Always, that's my wish anyway, because it's my wish for myself. But sometimes we do step into a little hole, a little bit of a dark place, you know. And you've heard from St. Thomas Aquinas and from St. Teresa of Avila. They've spoken so much about the dark night of the soul. Has anyone out there ever encountered that particular period of your life? You feel like you're neither here or you're neither there. You feel like something in your past is done with you, but you're not quite clear on what the future holds. So your present feels very jumbled up, kind of uncertain, sort of like what a lot of people are feeling right now during this pandemic. Actually, when I talk to so many folks, they've basically shared with me the same experience. They don't know what's going to happen. And it's for the first time I've ever encountered, just about everyone I've ever spoken to has an uncertainty about the future. Sages, saints, politicians, the rich, the poor, the famous, the infamous. They're like, I don't know where this is going to take me. It's like everyone is on the same track, and we're just moving kind of like, almost like zombies. Like, I don't know. And the only thing that I can tell you, even though all of humanity might be experiencing the dark night of the soul, there is a light that's also coming, or there's a light that is upon us. And what if you were to actually accept that the dark night of your soul is a good experience? Because some things in your past you wanted to let go of anyway. Things of your past you wanted to just bury it, but it kept lagging with you. It kept moving along with you like a shadow. And you're now at a particular point where you feel like even your past, the one that you've known it to be before the pandemic, that you can't even see it coming into your future anymore. So much has changed. A lot can change for all of humanity in 6 months, where people aren't moving around, nor do they have their freedom like they were accustomed to. It's been 6 months. And even if you play this recording 6 years later and you hear what it was like in these times, I think people would shake their heads and go, all of the world was at a lockdown for 6 months? Yeah, pretty much. So the dark night of the soul went on for a long time, and it's still continuing for a lot of people. But all I have to tell you is the dark night of the soul says, let go and let God. When something no longer wants you, why do you keep putting all this energy and fighting to get something that no longer wants you? Sorrow no longer wants you. Pain and suffering doesn't want you anymore. Fear doesn't want you. Insecurity, jealousy, judgment, competition, criticism, they're old energies. And at present, you find them pretty useless. You can't even feel like you want to use them now, because the only energy you feel you need right now is God, the light, the beauty, the power, the purity, the wisdom, the freedom. Take a moment. Think about it for a little bit. What do you want most of all for your tomorrows? Suffering, pain, insecurity, or abundance, health, happiness, and freedom? Which one feels better to you? So for whatever it's worth, we're all in this together. We're all experiencing the dark night of the soul. That signal that says the past is no longer going to travel with you. And even though your future doesn't seem clear, you have no idea of what tomorrow is going to hold, have the faith. Let go and let God. And the haze, the darkness of whatever we're going through, it'll pass. It has to. It's the law of the universe. So I've often accepted the dark night to be a blessing, because it actually comes to tell me my past is saying goodbye. Thank you for serving me so long, but I won't be going any further with you on your journey. And so what the present is saying, by bringing the energy of God's light into the consciousness, there's a whole new story that wants to open up for you. There's a whole new awakening that's taking place for you. There's a whole new you. And sometimes the dark night of the soul gives us that hit on the head to say, let go and let God. Let's do a really beautiful meditation together. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Release. Breathe in again. And release. Just take this moment to accept that where I am is accurate. The people in my life, it's accurate. Or if I'm by myself and alone, it's accurate. As I focus on the energy behind my eye, I'm beginning to feel a deep sense of longing to connect to my original energy and my original self. To reconnect to I, the soul, the being of light, the energy that is immortal, eternal, imperishable. Each time I reconnect and remember my immortal, eternal, imperishable being of light, I awaken from the dark night of the soul. And I experience myself moving forward into a new story, a new paradigm, a new existence. So I allow myself to stay here in silence, contemplating on my new normal. Take a deep breath in and release. Thank you so much. Let's see what your blessing is for today. You are the one whose mind remains healthy by experiencing pleasure and attainment in your spiritual efforts and by remaining aware of your many types of fortune. Very nice. Thank you everyone for joining us on Wise-ish. Remember, no one can take away your happiness unless you give them permission, and we really are here to love each other the same. So let's turn up the volume and love some more. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.